What's up guys, welcome to camp. Today I'm gonna show you how to make Dutch oven nachos. These are so good and so easy, such a fun camping meal. So for food ingredients, we have of course some tortilla chips and some cheese. I wanted to keep things simple here, so I just bought shredded cheese so that you don't have to shred it when you're at camp. I'm gonna put some black beans on there, some black olives, a tomato, salsa, avocado, and sour cream. And in terms of gear, so you can come on over here, I'll show you the Dutch oven. This is by Bare Bones, and it's such a nice little Dutch oven that we're gonna use to create some heat and melt the cheese. It has a ventable lid here, so this is just a really nice feature on a Dutch oven. And then you're also going to need one of these lid lifters, so when the lid is really hot, you can come in here and move the lid around. In addition to the Dutch oven, you're also going to need some metal tongs to sort of move things around in the fire and get those coals on top of the Dutch oven. And then of course a knife and a cutting board to cut the tomato and any other toppings that you want to put on your nachos. Boom. All right, so we have the Dutch oven, and I'm gonna put a layer of chips in the bottom. Good nachos are all about layering, okay? That's the name of the game here. And then I got some cheese. Sprinkle in some cheese. And then I'm just gonna put some beans in there. And of course with like nachos, feel free to customize and add whatever toppings you like. Even some cooked ground beef would be really good on these. I also have some olives. And then we go in with another layer of chips. So I have 3 layers of cheese and chips, and layering is definitely the key to good nachos. So I'm gonna put the lid on. If your lid does have a vent on it, you wanna actually keep that vent closed. And now it is ready for the coals. What we're doing here is breaking apart these coals, and we want a tiny bit of heat on the bottom. So we're gonna put the Dutch oven right here, but then we want most of the heat to actually go on top of the Dutch oven. So we're gonna put coals on top and then melt that cheese. Put these coals right on top. While the nachos are cooking, I have chopped my tomato, avocado, and then I have some sour cream and salsa. Been on here for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna check on it right now. Yeah, it's looking good. If it needs to be hotter, you can always just add some more coals to the top. And same thing, if you need to cool it down, then you can take some off. So it's really flexible, and just keep an eye on it. It's easy to check. We're gonna give it another couple minutes. So at the very end here, we did add like a lot of coals on the top just for about a minute or two to kind of create more of like a broil effect. But they're done now, so I'm gonna take all these coals off of the lid and then remove it from the fire. So in total, this has taken about 15 minutes or so to melt all the cheese in here. So then you can use an oven mitt or fire gloves. I'm just gonna use a little towel here to remove this. Done. Ta-da! So this is cooled enough for me to actually hold on to the handle here. So I'm gonna move it over to the table and we're gonna get some toppings on it. With this, you just want to remember as you're going to eat it that this is still hot. So just kind of watch your hands. I'm gonna sprinkle some tomato and some avocado on top. Got a little bit of salsa. The final nachos. Mmm. So good. There we go. Like I said, these are really simple and so good. You can have one person making the fire, the other person assembling the nachos, and you could be eating in like 15 minutes. So it's a great meal. If you have any questions about how to make it, check the description box below for a detailed blog post, or just ask me your questions in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.